Eating food is never gonna hurt you more than not eating food does. Period. Repeat it back to me. Repeat it back to me, my good sister. Hey princess. Today I am making a video I never thought I would make on my channel. Today, oh my gosh, me like glowing. No, it's literally oil and like sweat. Today I'm here to hopefully be a voice of reason in our broken society. Put the Vine boom sound effect on the broken. If you're around my age or you're on social media at all, you know that there's a lot of unhealthy things being pushed around. Basically, I'm here to combat all of the evil, and I am going to say evil, that's being spread around the internet. Don't play with me in my princess kingdom! Do not play! Today, I figured I would sit in my car and eat with you guys and talk to you about something that I know a lot of you can relate to, unfortunately. We're gonna be talking about struggling with body image and unhealthy eating habits. Before we even start, I need to stop yelling. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, so like this is literally just a video that I want to have on my channel. So if you're ever struggling with eating, you can click and come back to this video and you can be reminded of how good food tastes and how you need to eat it and how it's good for you. I recently went through a really weird cycle where I wouldn't eat anything all day, and then at the end of the day, I would eat everything I saw, and then I would feel horrible about that, and then it just, that cycle just kept going and going and going. And I started replacing a lot of my meals with liquids instead of eating real food. We're starting with the facts. Chicken tender going in mouth. Okay, the belief that your self-worth is solely determined by your physical appearance, it's not true. Not fact. Repeat it with me. Not fact. On top of that, anyone who will put your value in your physical appearance, whether that's your weight, whether that's your freaking height, whether that's your face, why would you want to give them any of your time anyway? That person clearly has their priorities out of line. It doesn't even make sense. Illogical. Next. 2, unfulfilling outcomes. Pursuing thinness as your ultimate goal rarely leads to fulfillment. Even when your target weight is met, the feelings of like self-acceptance and self-love typically don't follow because it never ends. I'm telling you guys, it's a toxic cycle. It's a toxic cycle. Hey Siri, play Pretty Isn't Pretty by Olivia Rodrigo. Number 3, this is the one that all the Pinterest girls and all the toxic people on TikTok like to leave out. The health consequences. I needed to add this part as a voiceover because princesses and princes, put your listening ears on. When you're eating in a really, really low calorie deficit like that, your body thinks it's dying and it acts accordingly because it's in survival mode. It's gonna start pulling vitamins from your teeth, so your teeth will eventually chip. It will pull vitamins from your hair, so your hair will eventually start to fall out, and eventually your vital organs will give out. This is a lethal disorder, and I don't know why people online treat it like it's not. So it's being advertised to you as this, yes, girls, we're all gonna get so pretty and so hot, just follow this. No, absolutely not. There's nothing pretty about your organs failing. Trying to be beautiful isn't worth it if it comes at the cost of your life. Missed opportunities. It's robbing you of living a life of fulfillment, of true fulfillment and impact. It's robbing you. Ultimately, it's illogical and it's preventing you from living your highest and most fulfilling life. When we get too consumed with thoughts of our bodies, it distracts us from fulfilling our ultimate purpose here on earth. Spending quality time with loved ones. If you have been like deep in an eating disorder before, you know that it makes you moody, it makes you angry at people, it makes you irritable, it makes you every bad emotion. Sorry, I'm in a very public area right now and I'm like looking for ops. Clear. And with that, you're gonna start withdrawing and you're gonna isolate yourself, furthering that feeling of not feeling worthy enough and like loneliness. And now a reminder of what's important. Whoever came up with the phrase, oh, nothing tastes as good as feeling skinny does. Actually dense. What I love the taste of is life. I love the taste of life, princess. The richness of experiences, the joy of connection, the thrill of creating. When we leave this earth, do you really think people are going to be remembering your waist size? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss her 24-inch waist so bad. No, of course not. They're not going to do that. They're going to remember the person you were, the lives that you touched, and the beautiful mark you left on this world. So also, again, with the logistics, because I'm like a logistics girl, the logistics of starving yourself to look better, babe, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. It's gonna do the opposite. It's quite frankly going to do the opposite. Oh! Bro, are you actually lying? That's literally Satan. Like, not him trying to... Ah! What? I'm literally finishing up a YouTube video.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, you can come in.
What's today's video topic?
It's literally inspired by you. A little bit, and Emma. Okay, I'm popping in again. I know, when does this girl stop talking? Like, stop. I just realized throughout this video, I never even said talk to someone, which is literally the best thing that you can do. Even if you're hard-headed like me, like, just try it. Talk to anyone, your family, your friends, or if you're even more hard-headed than me, there are free support groups everywhere online, because the worst thing that you could do is let stuff like this just live in your mind. Trying to fight any kind of mental battle alone is not the move. We were built to be in community, and letting these thoughts live in your mind without sharing them is like feeding the fire. When you open up, you give others the chance to help you see what you can't. My family and friends, you guys know Emma, she's like a recurring character here, and even my friend in this video, they helped me realize how important it is to address this. And I was telling Emma about the liquid diet stuff, and she was like, oh, okay, so you're gonna send me photos of everything you eat from now on to like hold me accountable. And I was like, oh, okay, period. People care more than you think is what I'm saying. So stop isolating yourself. Community is the key. Isolation is the enemy in dealing with stuff like this. So, okay, back to the video. I didn't even hit the outro yet.
Do you
just
want me
be
to
like,
get out of the way?
don't, no, it's fine.
I can't stop laughing.
Okay, guys, don't look at me. Okay, guys, yeah, I actually can't. You have to get out the car. Let me be serious for like 5 minutes and then you can come back in.
Okay, 5 minutes?
3, 2.
Okay.
Okay, now I have some homework for you guys, because you guys are hearing me, but I need you to hear me, okay? Quick recap. Eating disorders are exactly that. It's called an eating disorder because it's impractical, it's not logical, and it makes zero rational sense. So it's now your job to hold every thought in your mind captive. Not me getting biblical. Congregation, rise, period. So yeah, it's your job to consistently challenge the voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, that tells you, oh, it's okay to skip this meal, because you have the power to do that. You were not born with these negative thoughts in your mind. They came from the world, and you do not have to take that. Every time a negative thought pops into my mind now, you better believe I'm challenging it. I recently made a 1, 2, 3 mental checklist for negative thoughts that enter my mind that might be helpful to you guys. Number 1, where did this thought come from? Is this influenced by social media, someone else's opinion? Number 2, is it fact? Is this thought based on objective reality, or is it an assumption or feeling? 3, what evidence supports this thought? So for every thought you get, you are challenging it. Your thoughts used to run your life, but girl, we're turning the tables. You run the show, not these random thoughts that were planted in your head by the media, period. So I have another task for you guys. If you are aware that you're a person that struggles with body image and or disordered eating, you need to be actively monitoring everything you take in. I gave an actual TED Talk on this if you're interested in learning more, but the media you take in affects you so much more than you know. Your mind is literally a portal, which means that when you get a video on your timeline that triggers you, you're hitting that block button.
Don't be afraid to hit that block button.
You're hitting not interested, you are scrolling. And if you believe that you don't have the willpower for that, you should potentially consider taking a step away from social media, because you are setting yourself up for failure. And we are trying to beat this thing. Please take care of yourself and talk to someone, even if it's a friend. Your life is worth so much more than your body that you are constantly at war with. And you are not alone, and you're not weak for asking for help. Period. All right, take it easy, princess. Bye.